Today we're going to explore the topic of the effect of wealth inequality in the society. Our research question is, to what extent does the difference in wealth status between domestic workers from less developed countries and local citizens affect their life physically and emotionally?
The top 1% of the people in the world have half the wealth. 80% of the world's people barely have any wealth. The richest 2%, they have more wealth than the rest of the world. The vast majority practically have nothing. Nothing to educate their children, nothing to pay for basic medicine.
First, we are going to talk about the Mexicans working in the United States. Compared to the overall foreign-born population in the United States, Mexicans on average are more likely to be limited English proficient, have lower levels of education.
Mexican immigrants ages 25 and over have much lower educational attainment compared to both the native and overall foreign-born population.
Mexicans participate in the labor force at a higher rate than both the native and overall foreign-born populations. About 69% of Mexican immigrants ages 16 and over were in the civilian labor force in 2017.
Living in poverty can cause severe stress problems such as health, financial and family stress, etc. Poverty might also raise problems such as violence and isolation, which also contribute in causing depression. One of the physical effects would be diabetes, increased insulin resistance, and the accumulation of belly fat. Fast food in the United States are relatively cheaper, so they might be more leaning towards unhealthy food in order to save money. However, that could cause obesity. Depression could also lead to physical abuse because uncontrollable emotion.
Now let's take a look at Macau. Both Mexicans and Filipinos integrate themselves into a strong community. It is in this community that they find more support and inhibit alienation from society. High-income groups had higher emphasis on personal goals and dreams. Low-income groups had higher emphasis on helping their family members financially. Low-income groups adopt an inferior, humble, and mindful attitude.
In Macau, the low-income participants had previously received a higher education, leading to better knowledge on healthcare and corporate activity. Healthcare and medicine is cheaper and more accessible in Macau.
The first solution we thought of is to improve public schools for people to get higher education. Richer kids tend to go to private school while poorer kids would go to public school that did not perform really well. Education should be the great equalizer, not a source of division.
Tax the rich at a reasonable rate. It's clear that the rich are getting away from their taxes or they should be paying more. It is not like getting this money can close the income gap, but tax money can be used more effectively to fund poor people with public education,
universal access to basic needs. A lot of Americans live one accident or illness away from going bankrupt due to medical debt.
Raise minimum wages for each person. By raising minimum wages, they will be able to get basic needs such as food and transportation, etc. Break down the social barriers. People don't realize how wide the gap between rich and poor has become. We tend to only see and associate with people who are like us. To solve this problem, we should come out of our comfort zone and create conversation across the income divide.
Give a voice to the employees. The company should allow their employees to voice their opinions and take their thoughts into consideration. This democracy will allow better relationships between people on opposite ends of the wage gap.
Thank you for watching.